Let's talk about WindCast and what it means to you as a hunter. Now, deer have a tremendous sense of smell. And so that means as a hunter, you want to have the best odds in your favor. And to do that, you want to play the wind. Always play the wind. On your entrance, on your exit, when you're sitting still, all of that. You always need to be thinking about the wind and where your scent is blowing to. Now, earlier we set up a tree stand marker. And when we did that, we set some ideal winds. But I'm going to walk you through that again. I have a spot here on a small food plot where I'm going to click and I'm going to hold, and that's going to bring up create a marker once again. This is a tree stand marker I'm going to place, and I'm going to call this one West Plot Ladder. I'm going to click save, and that brings up my select ideal wind direction. Now this is where thinking about how the deer move around that stand location is important. If I click on all these different wind directions, what we can do is we can see how the wind might be blowing. Now the deer are going to be moving to the north of me from east to west and west to east. So what I want to do is I want to get rid of all the wind directions that are blowing out that way, where those deer are going to be moving. So I'm going to get rid of west, southwest, south, southeast, and east. So the wind's only blowing behind me where I don't expect the deer to be coming from. I'm going to click save, and that's going to be setting those ideal winds for that location. Now, if you're curious about some information about WindCast, and we click on that pin, and then we scroll up and we hit Ideal Wind Report, what we can do is we can see, based on historical wind data, how many ideal days we're going to have based on the past. Now, for October, November, and December, the most important months for me as a deer hunter, we have 16, 14, and 18 days. That's a ton of ideal wind days based on this location. We can also zoom out a little bit and see some of our other pins, and we can click on one of them. And what I'm going to do is then I'm going to click on WindCast. And what this is going to do is it's going to bring up, based on today, it's going to show me some of the pins that are in view that I have set these ideal winds for, and it's going to give me a percentage based off of them. And it also has this cool graphic where it shows little green dots. That's the direction that the wind is blowing. You can see for Kill Plot North, which is the stand in view here, it's 100% currently, which is awesome odds.